Good evening, Marian. Ulifika nyumbani poa? Yes, babe. I am home though kinda tired. Hata lunch hatukukula. Ni kama ni mimi ulikuwa unangoja kula lunch. Unaona? Naambia you are a good lunch. Nimeshiba hadi umesahau ile panty yako. Fanya hivi, Marian, send me 8,000. I handle some emergency. Akamwambia sina 8,000 in my M-Pesa, maybe 6,000. Okay, nita kushukuru sweetie. Unaona hii sweetie? Akamwambia sweetie. Halafu instead of struggling to get money, why don't you organize we take this man out before 16th April ama ule akamwambia I swear we must get that money. Siwezi kaa njaa na kuna 85 million inalala pahali. Huyo akamwambia good morning, nitumie picha yako ni kuone nyonyo.
Sasa hii mali yote si mimi. Na ni na wewe. Na ni wewe nimeandika uwe next of kin. Unaweza nifanyia hii maneno kweli?
Si tukaongea kwa nyumba. Wacha kuongea hivi.
Hapana. Kuna. Yaani mna plan vile mtaniua. Mkule hizi vitu yangu. Kwa nyumba. Kuna. Tuwezi. Kuna. Yaani hata wewe hata pana kuna hapana, wacha ikae hivyo. Mimi sitaki kujua, sitaki hata kidogo.
Why would it be that you lay it bare to the husband? Because you knew that that was like, what do you call it, that would be like the flame, that would be like the trigger that would just blow up the family. Now these people are not together. It's hell upon hell on that family. Why would you do that?
Why are you denying the fact that you are in a relationship with Madam Marian?
Mr. Eastern TV.
Yes.
Context is important. You see, even in law, even if you're caught red-handed with a knife or a gun and someone is dead in front of you, you have to be taken through a legal process that will render the verdict. Right now, Marian, a very, very good-hearted woman, is in a crisis. A family that she had invested in for 20 years is no more just because of something that is, I would say, just insignificant. That's not worth it.
Love that you show me, yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.
Hello guys, what's up everybody? This is Director Samaritan 254 na kama kawaida hapa ni Eastern TV. Guys, before we start, make sure that you subscribe, you comment and also share. Hii video iweze kufikia as many people as possible. Guys, today I'm very much excited because baada ya kuweza kuongea na our guest kwenye simu, aliniambia kwamba ataweza kukuja na aweza kujieleza because yeye aliniambia kwamba yeye hajaweza kuhusika vyovyote kuweza kuharibu boma la wenyewe. Na kwa watu ambao hawamjui, ningependa kumpa nafasi aweze kutuambia yeye ni nani na amemjua Marian kwa njia gani. Karibu sana Mr. Max.
Asante sana.
Kwa watu ambao hawakujui, wewe unaitwa nani? Max nani?
Max Sisulu.
Max Sisulu.
Naam.
Hebu kutuelezea Max, pengine wewe ni nani?
Mimi ni Mkenya. Na kazi mimi nafanya kazi ama paralegal. Yeah, I'm a paralegal. I work with an advocacy company ambayo inadili mambo ya sheria.
Ukisema paralegal, kwa watu ambao maybe kama mimi pengine tumehang, inaweza kuwa ama wengine ambao wanatuwatch, who's a paralegal?
Paralegal is someone who has a background of law but is not yet a fully fledged lawyer. Bado hajafika ile stage ya advocate.
So wewe ni
I'm on
student of law?
I'm on my way to becoming an advocate. You know, before you become an advocate, you must do law in the university, and then after you do law in the university, it depends whether you can start with certificate or in the diploma, and then university, there are those who come from high school direct to the university, and after you are done with the university, you have to go to Kenya School of Law and get the certificate ya kukuruhusu ku practice hapa Kenya.
Okay.
So anyone who wants to practice in Kenya has to go through Kenya School of Law. So if you have done certificate you have done a diploma or even you've done a degree but you have not gone through Kenya School of Law, you can get a job in a law office but and do any other thing, but you cannot be a certified lawyer.
Okay.
So those are the people who fall under the paralegal category.
At least you've learned something, eh? Na ningependa tukuuliza, the reason of why I called you, I send you the links, eh? Na nikaweza kukuelezea kuna ndoa ambayo ya mtu imeweza kuvunjika kwa ajili yako. Ningependa tukujua wewe unajua Marian na njia gani na mmejuana kwa muda upi sasa hizi tunavyoongea?
Marian, I know you know, but for the sake of those who do not know,
you had explained to me, but in details ningependa uweze kutuelezea sababu ya watu ambao wanatutazama.
I think wao wako na company, him, her and the husband wako na company, sindio? So their company used to work with the law firm that I work for as well. So I was the contact person in the law firm whenever they were selling their land and doing their property businesses. And they needed some legal services. It is our law firm, the law firm that which I work for, ndio ilikuwa inawasaidia. So they used to be our clients. Nanipata. So before Marian, I used to deal with the husband.
Before you started dealing with them,
because I came and found the partnership there because I only came some 3 years ago, if I'm not wrong.
Mdo wote 3 good years.
3 years
ndio mlijuana nao?
No. I came into the law firm.
3 years ago.
Yes, but now when I came, I found the partnership still going between the firm, the law firm, and the company, which the husband and Marian have. You know, the property and the property and land business. So I was put in charge of that. So I was the contact person when I came. So whenever there was any business transaction, I was the one going around with the papers. I was the one, processing the agreements and everything and taking them to them. So I used to know the husband. I used to deal with the husband. But there was this one day, the husband was not available. Hakuwa around. I don't know, he had gone for business or whatever, but he was not there. So the husband connected me to Marian. He told me, go to my wife can also do the signings and it will be okay. So that's when now I went and met Marian.
The purpose of, when you met, what activities were you meeting to do, pengine?
There was a deal that was going on. They were selling a piece of land, if I'm not wrong. They were selling a piece of land, and there is a process when you're selling a piece of land, because you cannot just sell someone a piece of land. It has to be authenticated through the Ministry of Lands. There have to be some what do you call it? A legal
documents,
agreement, and everything. So it's us who were coming in to make sure that the transaction is a legit transaction, to legalize the transaction, so that the business goes through. A lawyer has to be involved. A law firm has to be involved.
So nikuulize, because right now as we talk, kuna vitu ambazo zimekuwa zikiendelea in our channel here at Eastern TV, and we went through the phone Marian. Now we found that you and Marian have been having a very deep communication between you two. Mmekuwa mkiongea sana kuhusu mambo vile mtakavyomuua bwanake, how you will kill the husband. How did it lead to that point of kuweza kuongelea vitu kama hizo za kuua bwana ya mtu?
First and foremost, I may not be very conversant. Singependa kudanganya. Sijui undani wa haswa ya kile ambacho unajaribu kusema, kwa sababu mimi sielewi kiundani na sijui unamaanisha nini ukisema ulipata jumbe.
When I was going through the phone, the phone of Marian, ama Mama Sam, I found that you guys have been talking on how you will eliminate the husband ndio muweze kubaki na muweze ku get the 85 million. How did it lead to that point? You being a paralegal, being a lawyer, mtu ambaye a lawyer to be. Why get involved in such issues za kuweza ku eliminate the husband of someone ndio uweze kukua na bibi yake? Why do that?
You know, like, in fact, hata we mwenyewe pia, you see the irony in that. How can I be a paralegal? And then I start to initiate or engage in activities that are criminal, incriminating.
Do you know you are a human being, eh? And you
no, like it's incriminating like that. Obviously, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
You know, I don't want you to apply your legal your lawyer tactics for you to be able kuweza kunishinda kwa maswali.
Okay.
But I'm just asking you this. Kama a human being kama mimi, mtu wa binadamu wa kawaida. Naona sijui kama nauliza in the right way. But here you are seen chatting with this lady. Mkiongea maneno tu fulani ambayo alikuwa yanatisha sana. You and Marian, have you been, when did you start having an intimate relationship? When did it start? Because it's so obvious that the messages were seen and it was so clear that it was your number that was chatting with her.
I came to this show and I wanted to make some things clear because I'm not afraid based on the fact that my conscience is clear on what happened. And I don't know what is your definition of intimacy.
Intimacy. I mean, you and Marian, you've been in a relationship, right?
Okay. A relationship, but define the relationship.
You are seen calling each other babe. Actually, the messages were so clear. Hata nikutumia links.
Sir, let me tell you.
Now,
let me
I know you because even the number that you I called you with, that is your number. So I'm not, sijui kile ambacho nauliza. When did you, it's good to be honest. If you're in a relationship with her, let's be honest.
I came here because I wanted to lay all the night, because you see there are people who have been, in fact, since that thing was posted, I've received many calls. People are asking me what is happening, you know, because like that kind of, they know me, they know she's my client, and seeing her here was something that really broke our hearts. In fact, we started to ask ourselves, why would you as
Eastern TV,
having seen or having come across that kind of incriminating text or scenario in that phone, in the wisdom, in your own wisdom, why would it be that you lay it bare to the husband? Because you knew that that was like, what do you call it? That would be like the flame, that would be like the trigger that would just blow up the family. Now these people are not together. It's hell upon hell on that family. Why would you do that? That's a question that I'm
let me tell you something.
And also I want you to tell the viewers,
Max,
because like, look,
Max, I think this is my show, and I didn't call you in my show to lecture me. I called you so that I may ask you questions. And I asked you a very simple question. When did you start being in an intimate relationship with Madam Marian? It's that simple.
See, I'm looking at these messages, looking at these messages, and as you can see, yes, we've been chatting. But the thing is, what you do not understand is that, as I had said earlier, when I met this lady, you see the way you can meet someone and then you click, and then she becomes like someone close to you in a way, and over and above business. There was a time when we could just like, hi, how was your day? And just small chats. And it got to a point, I would say, we grew closer. It's like a bond. You cannot explain it. Because this is a married woman. You cannot explain it. You find that sometimes she texts or she calls.
Should I ask you something?
Yes.
Are you in a relationship?
Personally.
Are you in a relationship, as in, do you have a wife or a girlfriend?
Let's just leave it at complicated. Let's just leave it at complicated.
So, does that answer me that you are not in one?
I wouldn't, if I am told, produce your girlfriend, I can't go to a specific lady, 𝐄𝐀𝐒𝐒 𝐓𝐕, this is my girlfriend.
If today you go through your girlfriend's phone, for example, you have one or a wife,
Yes.
you will find that she is chatting with someone and asking for photos of nyonyo, in quotes, boobs. What can you do? Or how can you feel? You being you're a lawyer to be
Yes.
paralegal.
Yes.
How can you feel? Because right now, okay, let me put it in Swahili.
Yeah.
Unaruka. You are a Kenyan, right?
Yeah.
Unaruka kitu ambacho kinaonekana. Unajaribu kusema kwamba you have not killed, but the blood is on your mouth. Why are you denying the fact that you are in a relationship with Madam Marian?
Mr. Eastern TV.
Yes.
Context is important. You see, even in law, even if you're caught red-handed with a knife or a gun and someone is dead in front of you, you have to be taken through a legal process that will render the verdict whether you are guilty or innocent. So the fact that you found those texts, did you seek to understand the context?
And that's why I called you here, to clarify things. Because I wouldn't like to say that you are a killer, yet you've not killed anyone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to say that you have messed someone's relationship without you at least admitting, because the fact remains that I got your number from Madam Marian's phone.
Yes, sure.
And it's so clear. Okay, but you can still answer me.
Yes.
When have you been together in one room? When did you ever take photos of her in a bathroom? Have you ever taken a photo of her in a bathroom? Because you were asking for one, and then she told you, you can take the one, you can see the one that you took me in the bathroom. What were you doing in the bathroom?
I can answer you this. I can answer you this. I can speak of Mary Ann's generosity. I can speak of Mary Ann's good personality, and a person whom I can say we shared a lot of moments together, but very helpful moments. I can't deny, there are times I was stuck financially, and I could even ask her. Actually, it wasn't even an ask. There was a time I was short of money sometimes, and we were talking on the phone. I explained my situation, and then she was like, oh, okay, I can help. And I was like, fine, you know. And then like that kind of openness and willingness to help actually was like, wow, this is not something you meet every day. She's a special human being, you know. And I was very grateful for her helping me in such ways. And also I think just speaking to how good she is, and at some point, I don't know, I think this I can be misquoted, but I think her husband was not really like, did not quite understand who she was as a human being, and I think...
But you understood her better than the husband, right?
I could say we clicked to some degree, but I think her husband could have done more in terms of like being with her and catering for her well-being holistically.
And that's why you came in, because the husband could not, right?
I can't say that. I can't say that.
If today this was a police case,
yes,
someone goes to the court of law and sues you for example, get sued for being involved in a attempt murder, because this is an attempt murder, do you feel like you can be guilty?
I hope it doesn't get to that point.
That's why I told you it's always good for... I didn't want this matter to get to that level.
Yes.
And that's why I asked you, to be honest.
Yes.
Are you in love with Madam Marian?
I would say I don't hate her.
But are you in an intimate relationship with her? Have you ever taken a photo of her in a bathroom? Were you planning to kill Madam Marian's husband with Marian? Mr. Minor, were you planning to kill him? So that you may be left with the 85 million Kenya shillings. So that you may have a good life together. Why do you look guilty?
No, with the background of the education that I have, I would suggest to plead the fifth. No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
Are you guilty?
No comment. Yeah.
What can you tell the husband, Madam Marianne's? What can you tell Mr. Minor right now? Because he will watch you and he will watch this show, and I'll make sure that he has watched.
I'll say he would reconsider blowing up a relationship that has been there for 20 years. Because you can't get back the 20 years. And with good intentions, with proper problem-solving mechanisms, you can always get over some hurdles in life, and this is like one of them. I think it's not worth it. It's not worth it just to blow up a 20-year. Get back together, sort out your differences, because right now, Mary Ann, a very, very good-hearted woman, is in a crisis. A family that she had invested in for 20 years is no more, just because of something that is, I would say, just insignificant. That's not worth it. So if Mr. Minor is listening to me, go back to your wife, settle things together, and continue, because you are a winning trio. They have a multi-million business, multi-million shilling business.
Are you the family lawyer?
I'm not.
How do you know that they have a multi-million business?
Of course, we have a lot of business interaction. I see the kind of deals, the kind of money.
So you always see the transactions, the
the kind of money that moves back and forth.
You were asking for 6,000 from the wife. What for?
I work for that firm, and I'm a junior. I'm junior there. I'm not one of the partners or.
Director, naomba ukate hiyo kitu, because Mr. Sir, you are lying to us, and it's so clear. If today you are to face Mr. Minor, what can you tell him?
I'll tell him what I've just told him. I tell him.
If I need you, I'll call you. And if this matter reaches to it, if it becomes a police case, I'll just produce the evidence that I have. Let's see how you can, because you've dodged us with your question, with the answers. Director, naomba tu ukate hiyo kitu tafadhali.
Love that you show me, yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.